Hello everybody, welcome to A Tale of Spices. I'm going to show you pita bread today. Now pita bread is actually something which is very common in Lebanon and in Greece. So basically a Middle Eastern kind of bread. So this actually can be made as, it's a variety of a kulcha only I feel, but it just has that puffiness and you can make it as a pocket inside which you can stuff some veggies and make it into a sandwich. So I'm going to show you how to make the pita bread today. So for this I'm adding 1 cup of maida and 1 cup of whole wheat flour. So this is half 1, and I'm going to add 1 cup of whole wheat flour also. You can make it only with maida, you can make it only with whole wheat also, it's your choice. I'm just mixing up the two, so it gives a good flavor, at the same time good amount of stretchability also. So there, to that I'm going to add a little bit of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of regular active dry yeast. So this is instant active dry yeast, so I just have to put it into the flour directly. So this is about 1 teaspoon of that. I'm putting it into this. I'm going to give it a mix with my hand, and I'm going to use water to make the dough. Now this has got to be somewhat a soft but not a sticky dough. So this is going to be a soft pliable dough, and once that is done we have to let it rest for about 2 hours so it rises up. So I'm just going to add some water and make the dough. So the dough has formed nicely now. So you see it's not a very sticky dough. It's soft but not very sticky. So to this I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of oil, and you have to knead this for about 5-6 minutes. So I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of oil now, and I'm going to knead it for 5 minutes. So this will make it more pliable and it's softer. So after 5 minutes I'm going to make it rest. So I'm just going to continue kneading for 5 more minutes. So I've been kneading away for almost 5 minutes now. As you see, I've been kneading on my countertop because it gives me more room to knead it. So there it is, nice, soft and pliable dough. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the same pan, just drizzle a little bit of oil, put it the front side up, down first, roll it in the oil, and then flip it over and cover it in oil and just let it sit for about 2 to 3 hours if possible. So this has been sitting for almost 3-4 hours now. So you see it's almost more than doubled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it now so I can take out portions of it. So with this you can actually make almost 8 pita breads, sorry, 8 pita breads. So there, I have 8 portions. So I'm going to take each portion, just going to show you one. Going to make it smooth. Make it smooth. Okay. So this I'm going to dab it in, dust it with flour. And I'm going to use a rolling pin to roll it out. So you have to roll it out like a chapati. And you have to ensure that it's not very thin and not very thick also. So this has to be almost like paratha thickness. So maybe I would say 2 millimeter thickness. So So that way, it will nicely fluff up also when you do it on the tawa. So that's how you get the pocket for the pita. So as you can see, I'll show it to you. You can see the thickness of it. So this is the thickness. This is, I think, 2 millimeter thickness. So this is the thickness that you're looking at. So I'm going to roll out each of these, and once you roll them out, I'm going to cover them with a really, it should be a wet cloth, but it should not be dripping wet. So it just should be moist cloth. So just cover it, and you have to leave it covered for another 30 minutes for it to proof again. So this has been sitting for about 30-40 minutes now. So I'm going to take this very gently. You have to be very gentle about this. And this is tawa, non-stick tawa, which I have kept it on medium to low flame. So I'm just going to put it on this. Be very gentle. This is going to take some time. You have to be very patient with pita bread. You should not press it down too much. You should not keep flipping it on each side. So just have to be very patient. You will slowly see it will start to bubble up. So that's an indication that it's working nicely. So you see how beautifully it is puffing up. So that's an indication that the pita bread is cooking beautifully on one side. So I've still not flipped to the other side. So now you see it's almost fluffed up completely. Now is the time you flip it to the other side. Okay. Now on this side again, we are going to cook it for another 2 minutes just to get the good color. So now it is done on the second side also. I'm going to take it out to my plate, and I'm going to show you how to assemble it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut it into half. And you'll see that you can make out this pocket. You can see the pocket come out. You have to be a little gentle. So this is how the pocket is formed. And once you see the pocket is formed, the first thing we do here, I have here regular hummus. This is plain old hummus with a little bit of olives in it. So I'm just going to put the hummus in. And I have here falafel. So I'm just going to give it one press with my palm. And I'm going to put about 2 small falafels inside. And I'm going to top it up with some carrots and some celery and some cucumber. Just add as much vegetables as you like. And then you can top it up with some more hummus. And done. This is a good sandwich, good meal that you can have. So there you have it, your perfect falafel sandwich made with pita bread. And I hope you try it out soon. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching.